Off today. I do have a map in front of me so I can better explain to the court too, and show you on Google Maps if it's okay with you in the court,
Sure.
to show you how far this yellow line does go, if that's okay with.
Absolutely.
It's very clear on the video how far the yellow line does go. It's very clear where I was stopped on the shoulder.
Here.
Okay, just wait. Let me look at what he shows me first, okay?
Of course, Your Honor.
My concern here is, even if you were in a passing zone, I got testimony here that the guy had his turn signal on.
And me, a professional driver, I have driven 500,000.
What do you mean a professional? What do you mean a professional driver? You have a CDL?
License I need a transportation company. I am testifying right now that the man's lights were in my face and there was not a turn signal on. I would not have, as a professional driver, I would not have passed this person had there been turn signals on. The officer stated himself that the person felt that I grew impatient and passed him. That proves that he knew I was back there. And I believe that the other person may deny this, that he did it intentionally, that he was going.
Got in an accident intentionally?
They didn't hit my car intentionally. He was going dangerously slow. First of all, this was an elderly person. He was looking for a home that he must be unfamiliar with, because that's what he told the officer, that he was going to somebody's workshop there. Must be an address that he's unfamiliar with. That must be why he was going so slow. So I was behind him when it got to the point where I could get around him. I did. It aggravated that person that I was doing that. And
Well, you don't think he intentionally slammed into the side of your vehicle, do you really?
I have a suspicion that that is part of it. The officer said himself that he thought that the other person thought that.
Okay, you're gonna lose me on that.
Okay, well, that's fine.
All right, go ahead. Show me what you want to show me, officer.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm going to go ahead and just try to turn the video around. Do you know in the court in the app settings, if that's possible? If not, I'll do my best to go ahead and turn around so I can go ahead and explain it to you on the monitor I have in front of me.
You guys ask me technology questions and you expect me to know the answer, huh? You should know better.
My apologies, Your Honor. I'll do my best right here. Let me know if you can see my, Your Honor.
Yeah, I can see it.
All right, Your Honor. So this is West Jefferson.
And you can see it, right?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So as you can see, there's another lane, like Mr. McKay and I said, that comes in through here. Okay, so if I just click like this and I go to the street view, here's that lane that comes through here, southbound. Now you see this double yellow?
Yes.
This is where, in this area, forgive me, that all the way up to this bridge that the victim driver said the accident happened in. And as Mr. McKay and I previously stated, they both had to get out of this area so that way they wouldn't get hit.
The courtroom is on fire today as we dive into a tense case that could change everything. At the center, we have a driver caught in a controversial accident with a slow-moving vehicle and a whole lot of legal drama to unpack. What happens when a simple mistake escalates into a dangerous situation? Keep watching. This is one case you don't want to miss.
They can't just stay right here. So if you go this yellow line, as you can see, it goes down quite a ways. I'm zooming in, zooming in, again, until we almost hit a street down here called Ludwig.
How much? Hang on, slow down. How long would you say? Now, it's hard for me to tell that double yellow line exists there on that roadway. Can you give me an estimate?
As far as yardage, Your Honor?
So you're saying it happened west of there?
It happened well west of there. The tire tracks on my video show exactly where it happened and exactly where my vehicle was stopped on the shoulder.
And
it was nowhere near that area. It was at.
Where were they when you told them to move their vehicles? When you arrived on scene, where were they?
They were in this area between, just past this. They were in this area right here to this area over here. I would say it's about a good, probably 70 yards, Your Honor, 60, 70 yards.
From the end of the double yellow line?
Yeah. No. So from the line over here, which is the double yellow, the ending of it, to where I found them, which is over here.
Over
Does
where?
that pull
Show
up?
me.
They pulled up. They
Okay.
were in this area. Okay.
All right.
And they said the individual said the accident happened like in this area right after where that southbound lane, like Mr. McKay and I said. And then I found there's a private drive. I don't
And
know
you
which
found
private drive it was, but there were yaw marks that were like not 3-point yaw marks. They were yaw marks that go like this around, which clearly show, that someone was trying to go around, not someone pulling out and then going forward.
And you saw debris in that area? Is that where you saw the debris?
Yeah, there was minor debris, Your Honor. And my apologies, I didn't get down and look at like what kind of debris it was and trying to verify which, it could have been from another vehicle, of course. But from where the victim vehicle said that this happened, I'm certain it was Mr. McKay's vehicle, and it was definitely within the double yellow, and it was clearly double yellow in the area that the accident, the victim said occurred.
All right. What do you want to say?
I want to say, I want to be able to show you frame by frame my video. So I can prove to you where this accident happened.
Where are you going to show it? I got to have.
I have it on my phone. So I don't know. The officer should be here. That's what should happen. The officer should be here.
Well, we don't make them come here. And in fact, if you wanted to do an informal, I let them come here. Where are you now?
Where am I? I'm at my residence, Your Honor.
Yeah, which city?
Judge,
I'm in
What?
Shane said if he emails the video,
Go down and talk to John. You go down to the end and talk to the tech guy and see what we can do. Okay, let's do that. You go down and talk to the tech guy. Go all the way down the hall and they'll bring it up for you. All right. Just bear with me, officer. Teresa Lynn Little, 25T642922. Multiple misses from this young lady. Defendant failed to appear. Bench warrant to issue. Forfeit bond. She keeps failing to show up. This one's going to be 10,000, 10%. And it was scheduled for 8:30 and it's now 9:58. People against Mark Solomon Wesley, 25T647066. John, come here, please.
Yeah, I got it.
Good morning.
Good morning. For the record, James Schlaf, 30720.
All right. How you doing, Mr. Schloff? Your name, sir?
Mark Wesley.
So, for purposes of arraignment, does he stand mute and waive formal reading?
He does, Your Honor.
All right. I'm entering a not guilty plea, and then he's going to plead to no proof of insurance.
Yeah.
John, come here. Okay. To that charge, no proof of insurance, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible. Can I ask a question?
Sure.
If I show return insurance, could that get?
Yeah, you get everything. Well, he's pled it to no proof from a misdemeanor. I can't. Okay, I'm gonna charge you 185 unless. Okay,
Just in further, Your Honor, he has cleared up all the outstanding
good,
problems, including he has good insurance now. I presented that to your prosecutor.
good. Your total, I'm gonna accept your plea, dismiss the misdemeanor, okay? 185 is your total. Can you pay that today or do you need time? When can you pay it?
Probably closer to
Do you,
the end of the next month.
no problem.
2 weeks.
Yeah, I'll make it February the 7th. Is that enough time? Now, listen. I need you to have a seat over there. We got an order from a probate judge that says that they're ordering us to take you into custody in the police department.
Hold on, I didn't finish.
It's over a mental health issue. I'm just telling you, I got an order from a probate judge and I have to do it. We're going to take you down there. Trenton's going to come and pick you up and they're going to take you there. Okay. Sir, I can't ignore a judge's order either. Okay. I just can't ignore the judge's order. I'm sorry. If you need more time on this, if you get to February 7th and you can't pay, call the court. We'll go on Zoom. I'll give you an extension. I'm sorry, but I have to have you taken into custody. I really am.
I'm gonna ask to take care of another case and then I'll go over and speak to him.
Sure. Thank you.
It's okay.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. Stevens disposal. Let me get this, Mr. Osmond, poor guy's been waiting here all morning. 25T647-284 A and B. All right, Mr. Osmond, it's your appearance.
Yeah, Jeff Osmond on behalf of Stevens Disposal.
All right, so I have an A file. You're going to plead on that. That's over. And then I'm going to go ahead and dismiss. I'm going to go ahead and dismiss the defective equipment. There's agreed upon fines and costs of $1,300. True?
Yes, Your Honor.
To that charge, overweight, you're authorized to enter that plea. True?
Yes, Your Honor.
To that charge of overweight on behalf of the company, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
All right, I'll accept the plea. Fines cost $1,300 per the agreement, paid by February 15th. I don't
Thank
know
you.
what happened. Sorry about this. Have a great day, counsel.
You too.
Thank you. Gaddy, Jalen Avery Tyler.
Right off the bat, the defense brings in the term professional driver, which is always a powerful claim. But does experience really make a difference when you're dealing with a potential accident? The real question here is whether the defendant made a snap judgment in a stressful situation or if the other driver was truly at fault. What do you think? Did he pass too aggressively?
Gaddy, 25T645-675C. And I don't have an A and a B file.
Because I just think I saw the tickets inside.
See,
Judge, I believe those are paid. There's only one open file. Those ones
so-
are paid.
call the. See, he already went into default on those a long time ago. I'm going to give him back. Maybe he'll cut you a better deal, but he really should. Can you come in 1 second, Mr. Bologna? Thanks. So I asked him not to go back. If it's a month old, that's one thing when the default's entered, but this is 8 months old. So if the ticket isn't your name,
Anthony Boyd.
if the ticket isn't in here, it's been disposed of. Again, when they get 8 months old, I'm going to ask you not to set those aside, really. I don't care if you give him a better deal. I don't care what you do on these others. If he's paid the others and you want, that's your choice. But he's already been in default. Licenses get suspended. I don't want to make a mockery. So I'm going to hand you this back. You talk to Mr. Schloff again. Mr. Gaddy, you have a seat. Your lawyer will be in touch with you, okay?
Okay, Your Honor.
Thanks. Kimberly Ann Rose, 25T647-291. All right. Good morning, counsel. How are you?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm doing well. How are you?
Not too bad. Thanks. Ma'am, your name,
Kimberly Ann.
your appearance.
Peter Donata, P78413, MIDC counsel.
For purposes of arraignment, she stands mute, waives formal reading. True?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm entering a not guilty plea. Now she's going to plead to no ops on person, a 0-point violation, ma'am. And then I'm going to go ahead and dismiss the suspend on motion of the prosecutor. The no ops is punishable by up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs, or all of those penalties. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
You just sign an advice of rights form here today. Did you read it and understand it? If you plead guilty, you will be giving up all those rights, and there's not going to be a trial of any kind. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
To the charge, no valid operator's license on person, how do you plead? Were you operating a motor vehicle? December 9 to 25 on Fort near Emmeline and Trenton at 7:32 in the morning.
Yeah.
Did you have a valid license on your person?
No.
Are you on probation?
No.
Parole?
No.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
Please accept it. Suspends dismissed. I'm ready for sentence. She doesn't have a valid license yet, right?
No, Your Honor, she has a couple of tickets she has to clear up in a different jurisdiction, and then she should be able to get her license back. There are only tickets, outstanding tickets. But I would like to ask the court to consider the fact that Miss Rose is on disability. She's supporting two young children, 10-year-old children, and in some cases her grandchildren, only on.
How do you have 10 years? Will you have 10-year-olds?
Yeah, two 10-year-old and a 14-year-old.
Those are your children.
So, based on the fact that she's very low income and has that obligation to support her children, I would ask the court to consider, either a waiving the cost of fines or a lower cost of fines, and if so, possibly a payment plan.
Is the husband in there? Is the father in their lives?
Yes,
Does he pay child support?
Yes.
Does he live with you?
not really.
Okay, I can.
I was in an abusive relationship with him.
All right. Anything else you want to say?
No.
I'll cut the fines down a little, but you got to get a valid license, okay? 100 fines, 50 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 275 or 60 days. How much can you pay today?
Can I start the peanut? Right?
Yeah, can you pay anything today? How much you get in disability?
1,000.
Can you pay 75 a month?
Yes.
You pay 75 per month, and we'll start this beginning February 7th. And if you don't have the money at any point,
I will get that on the 3rd.
well, I'm giving you till the 7th. If you don't have the money, though, you call the court, we'll go on Zoom, or you can walk in here on or before any of your payment due dates, and I'll be more than happy to give you an extension. Just don't ignore me. That's the only thing, okay?
Thank you.
Have a good day. Thanks, counsel. People against Dennis Wayne Wingle, 25T 647-294. Mr. Wingle, come on up here, sir. You tell me your name, please.
Dennis Wayne.
You're going to plead to no ops now, right? You've met with the prosecutor. He's going to dismiss the suspend, true?
True.
If you plead to this charge, the possible penalties are up to $100 fines, 90 days jail, costs are all those. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer.
Yes, sir.
To the charge, no valid operator's license on person. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Were you operating a motor vehicle on December 10 of 25 at 7:26 in the morning on Fort near King and Trent?
Yes, sir.
Did you have a valid license at that time on your person?
No, sir.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
Anybody in the world force you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
Please accept it. You're revoked. You got to go back and get a license, sir. I can't let you drive on a revoked license. You've had 4 drunk drivings, right?
Correct.
Come on. What are you doing? You got to go talk to a lawyer. You can't drive. Where do you work at?
I work a lot of different places.
What do you do for a living?
I build homes. Do construction.
I don't know what to tell you, Mr. Wingo. You seem like a nice man, but you can't be driving around on a revoked, okay? All right. What else? Anything else?
No, that's
Just don't come back here, okay, please? 100 fines, 175 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 400 or 93 days. Do you have that to pay today?
I have some.
How much?
I have to check my card to see how much I have.
How much you think you have?
At least $100.
You pay 100 now? Can you pay 75 per week or not?
Yes.
I'll make it 70. You sure? I'll make it $60 per week, and I'll give you a little leeway time. We won't start this until the 30th of January. If you ever need more time, no problem. Call the court. We'll go on Zoom on or before any due date where you don't have the money, or come in here on or before the due date. I'll give you an extension.
Okay.
I'll promise you. I don't care how many times we have to do that, but don't ignore me. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Best of luck. Have a nice year. You go right down to the cashier under the hall to your right, make your $100 payment. Best of luck to you.
Judge,
Yeah.
Zoom cut out on that. What was his payment plan? He's paying 100 today.
Yeah, and then he's going to pay, starting January 30th, he's going to pay $60 per week, 60 per week, starting January 30th.
Thank you.
Thank you. You have Gaddy?
Yes, I do.
Jalen Gaddy, 25T645-675C. The other ones have been taken care of.
That's right, Your Honor. We discussed that.
Okay, could I have your appearances, please?
James Schlaf, 30720.
All right, sir, your name again?
Then,
So just to be clear, he paid the no proof of insurance in the speeding. Is that what you did already?
yes, sir.
So he's going to plead to no ops. The possible penalties are up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs are all those. If you pay that, I'm going to go ahead and dismiss the suspend.
Thank you.
If you plead to that, I should say. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And did you sign, read, and understand an advice to rights form here today?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
To the charge of no valid ops on person, how do you plead?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle May the 14th of 25 in the city of Trenton, county of Wayne on Grange near Pine Tree at 5:10 p.m.?
Yes.
Did you have a valid operator's license on your person?
No.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Anybody?
Here, we're seeing the infamous yellow line come into play. It's clear, precise, and could be the key to understanding where the accident truly unfolded. But what does this visual evidence say about the defendant's claim? Did he really avoid a potential accident, or was this just an excuse to justify what might have been a reckless maneuver? Stick with us as the tension rises.
We force you to plead guilty.
No.
Please accept it, suspends, dismiss. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. When are you gonna go take care of your 5 warrants? You got all of them out of Detroit, 1 out of Plymouth, another out of Plymouth. So you got 3 out of Detroit, 2 out of Plymouth. You got to go take care of those, okay?
Yes.
Where does he work at?
I work at a native photo as a flower worship.
Anything you want to say?
No.
I'm gonna go light. Anything?
No.
Since you paid the other 2, I'll just make a note. He paid A and B files. 20 costs, 20 fines, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 165 or 30 days. Do you have all that to pay or you need time?
May I have 2 weeks, Your Honor?
I'll give you until January 30. If you don't have the money, you call the court, we'll go on Zoom, I'll give you an extension, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Or come in here, on or before due date. I don't care how many times we have to do that. Good luck. Amy Marie Powell, thanks, Mr. Sloff. Amy Marie Powell, 25G3067858 and B. Your name? All right, so they're gonna use, they say you have a valid plate. They're gonna go ahead and dismiss. They're gonna dismiss the expired plate. They say you have a valid plate now, and you are going to plead responsible on file A to impeding with the understanding that they will then move to dismiss the speed. True?
I close it in. I don't understand much of anything.
Okay, well,
Just know that I was having a, I
let
didn't,
me slow down, man. Let me slow down. You have 2 charges. You have speeding and you have expired plate. They're offering you to plead to impeding traffic, which is no points. And it won't go on your record. If you plead to that, they're going to dismiss the speeding charge and the expired plate charge. Do you understand that?
no.
What part don't you understand? They're offering you to plead to impeding traffic.
I've got to close it entry. And I'm not understanding much of what you're saying.
Okay,
I just know that I didn't know that I had a medical crisis at the time.
hang on. I want to make sure you understand before we go on. They're going to offer you the opportunity to plead to a 0-point violation. It's not going on your traffic
I
record.
have no money.
Ma'am, you can fight the ticket if you want. I can't solve that issue for you. I'm not going to, if you don't understand, I'll just set it for hearing on both charges and we'll have a hearing. I don't know what more I can do. They're telling you if you plead to impeding, it's 0 points. It won't go on your traffic record and the speeding charge will be
I gotta
dismissed.
go to jail 'cause I don't have any money.
Do you want to plead to this first? Do you want to plead to impeding?
No,
What do you want to do?
I want to do.
Ma'am, you're not going to get argumentative with me now, are you? You're not going to get argumentative with me now, are you?
Don't know. I don't understand
What part don't you understand?
much of any of this.
Well, that's easy to say. I mean, I don't understand what's going on in the world now either. And I get that.
I was lost in.
Ma'am, you can set it for hearing if you want. I can tell this is going to be one of these where you don't want to plead and you want them to dismiss it and they're not willing to dismiss it. You're either going to have to plead to impeding or set them both for hearing. That's the best I can do. I will work with you on the payments. I don't intend to lock you up.
I don't have money.
Ma'am, I'm not talking about the money yet. I'm not talking
I
about.
gotta go to jail because I don't have the money.
So you understand what's going on. You just want to quarrel with me, right? You want to argue with me, right?
No, I just don't have money.
Ma'am, If you want me to set these for hearing, I will set them for hearing. If you want to plead to impeding traffic,
No.
you don't want to plead to impeding traffic. Well, why don't you sit down and think about it? I got all these people with,
Anybody else? Still gonna have a head injury.
ma'am, you want to argue with me, huh? I don't need to argue, and I'm not arguing with people. If somebody wants me to argue with them, they can pay me a lot more than the state's paying me. I'm not going to argue with you. Have a seat, have a seat, have a seat, and that's what I'm going to do. That's Susan.
Amy Powers.
Have a seat, and I'll be back with you. You think about what you want to do, okay? What's that?
Amy Powers, if you got it on your bunch.
My head injury.
Ma'am, settle down, please. You don't get this outburst like that. I can't explain it any better than I have. You want to argue? So again, I'm going to ask you. You can either plead to impeding, and they'll dismiss the speed, and they'll dismiss the expired plate, or you can set them both for hearing.
Okay, but I gotta go to jail because I have no
Ma'am.
money.
I will give you time to pay.
I'm gonna hold every month.
Ma'am, I don't know what to tell you. I can figure something out, but I'm not waiving your fines. I waive your fines. I gotta waive everybody else's fines.
That's why I wanna go to jail.
I don't want to send you to jail. Do you want to take this deal or
Because of the judge, okay?
you what?
Department to trial, I was told I would lose because everybody knew that auto owners own Tyrannus. The judge said I wasn't injured in the accident. I'm living on less than $10,000 a year because of that damn judge.
Stop it. Judge Tyrannus was a very, very, very well-respected judge.
He said I
So
wasn't
wait a minute, wait a minute. I'm not talking to you about Judge Tyrannus. I believe he's deceased. I had respect for him when I was a lawyer, and he was a very well-respected judge, and that's not fair. And hang on. I have nothing to do with that.
Right.
All right, so you're gonna,
That's why I have no money.
ma'am, I can't,
I need to go to jail because I have no money.
all right. Do you want me to set it for hearing, or are you gonna plead to impeding?
I have no money. How do I?
Have a seat. You think about it further, but you're not going to bring up you're not going to start disparaging a judge, particularly one who's deceased. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Sit down.
Don't tell me that damn judge was a good judge.
Ma'am, you come up here 1 second. You want to go to jail? You keep acting like this, but it's not going to take care of your ticket. You are not going to carry on in a court.
Ah, now we're getting into the meat of the case. This video footage is critical. It's the smoking gun. The defense insists they can pinpoint the exact location, but the officer's suspicion lingers. Is this the kind of solid evidence that will clear things up, or will it only muddy the waters further? If you were the judge, what would you make of these conflicting testimonies?